Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Once again, we grow closer to the end of our journey on Aethus, because now it's showtime. Where? Okay. We need bypass moles in the number of 3. Care to guess how many I have? I'll save you the effort. I have 3. I wanted to make a power cell just in case. Kaolinite frame. I'm at the wrong place. Kaolinite frame. I honestly don't have 2 oxide? Are you kidding me? Is there anything else that produces? Well, that makes the glass. They lied to me, but I caught them in their lie. They're filthy liars. Colloxide frame, or Kaolinite frame, sorry. And we want a power cell just in case. As, the oxygen domes can be powered with those. Alright, we are off to Sigma. Which is where I left it last night. Right, I only have 2,334 cash monies because I spent it on something that I can't remember. But I'm sure it was worthwhile. You can trust me on that. You know, or maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Alright, so that one was bzzing at us, right? This. Oh, I thought it was one of the data thingies. Okay. We've got to hit the 3 repeater towers. Where are the other repeater towers? I'm assuming this is one, but I don't know that for sure. No, it's not. Where are the repeater towers? Is that one? Sure looks like it should be. It's not. Repeater towers. I don't know what I'm looking for. Outside. Oh, okay. They're outside the other 3 facilities. Duh. Lens. Duh. Why are you so dumb? Okay. That was mean of me to say to me. I regret it. Okay. Row. Row is that one. Grab a little Spood Beast. Probably don't need it, but... Repeater dish. Repeater tower thing.
Me? I think I can lift you over that collapsed bridge now that you've kindly upgraded my gravity towers.
Is that it?
You want to grab me and float us over a giant magma-filled chasm?
Well, you put it like that, But yes, I am confident in my abilities.
It would get us over there more quickly.
And in fact, it did.
That's the spirit. Let's try it. It'll be fun. That's one down, two to go.
Thank you, Roland.
That's weird.
What's weird?
What's weird?
I got a packet burst from the comms array when the repeater tower connected.
English, code minion.
Sort of like a reflection. It's data from the Sigma facility. An audio file. Should I play it?
I guess.
Communication interception begins.
Are we all ready here?
Trudy!
Oh, this is coming straight to me, right? Okay, wait, this must be it. Quiet, quiet.
This call will be recorded.
Greetings, Pioneer. Welcome to the ARC
This
Planetary Exchange
is where
Network.
we
The
got
corporation
started.
is excited to be your partner in
After the
achieving your
prologue.
resource extraction goals. Trudy? Is that you? Wait, Maeve? I can't believe it. I was so heartbroken when you left us to go out on your own. I never expected to see you again, let alone be your ARC rep.
File corruption detected. End of recording.
They knew.
Roland, that was me. When we were connected to the ARC network all that time ago.
And Trudy. She was talking to someone with her before she spoke to you. We didn't hear that before.
I knew it couldn't be a coincidence that she just happened to end up as my vet. This proves it. They planned for it to be her.
Sounds like the ARC we know and love. She really was sent to keep an eye on us, wasn't she?
Yep.
Keep going. Find the next tower.
Alright, we got Ro. Next up, Tau. Poof. Teleportation, it's just like magic. And that it's not real. Sadly. I think I have a sneeze coming, but I'm not certain. Here it comes. It's coming. Okay, sneeze completed successfully. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. It is nice that it kind of opens up the breathing tabs, though. You can breathe a little easier. Where are we looking? Oh, right next to us is where we're looking, actually.
Another packet burst.
I hear it.
Communication interception begins.
This call will be recorded.
Trudy!
Maeve, great to see you. I'm delighted to inform you that you've now reached level 3 of the ARC Partnership Program. How does it feel to be an official resource associate?
Great, I guess.
I'm, delighted. I bet you are. You're making such great progress. I'll have even more lucrative special contracts for you soon. But keep going. Level 4 awaits. Hey, Johnson. How's she been advancing so quickly through the program? Wasn't this claim supposed to be barren? That's why we sold it so cheap. Get me an inventory of exactly what she's selling us. Something fishy is going on.
Communication interception ends.
Oh man, Trudy's really suspicious. We've got to be really careful, Roland.
No one could blame me for grabbing a few things here before I move on. Well, I mean, you could, but that would hurt my feeling. I've just got the one. Be nice. And Omicron. Reset. Oh. Oh, it's magic.
Any more recordings, Roland?
Playing now.
File corruption detected. Communication interception begins promptly.
Well, do let me know if you find anything weird down there. You never went quite that deep when you were with us, so just a heads up that there can be some, dangerous minerals in those depths. Anything at all you're not sure about, best get in touch. You know, just to be safe. Don't want you to be hurt. Thanks, Trudy. Really appreciate it. Speak soon. I don't give a damn what the independent contractor statute says. Get me that scanner probe. She is up to something on that stupid claim, and I am going to find out what.
Communication interception ends.
Well, you were right about what you said after that call. She did know. Or, at least if not everything, enough. They are gonna come for us, Roland. Eventually, they're gonna try and take this place. It's what they always do.
We won't let them.
I wish I had your confidence. They
Gonna
just
do
always
set
seem
up
to
bombs.
win.
Kind of like that idea, actually.
In yourself.
In the game. In the game.
In your granddad. We're done with the repeaters. Let's go back to Sigma and get that dish aligned.
Alright, and now we go to Smegma. I'm sorry, Sigma. I had resisted the urge to say that until then. For me, it's actually pretty remarkable. That's a level of restraint I seldom show. I'll have you know. I probably should drop some of this weight off. Do we have a storage thingy anywhere in here? Please, would be nice that I could drop some of this stuff off. Yeah, you know. No, we'll have to drop it outside. Or not, possibly. Anyway, okay, fine. We'll just align the antenna. Oh, epic. Right. Control. Console. Area. Thing. Right. It's fine. I've got this. Not there. Evidently. Realign the comms array at the antenna control console. I thought one of those should have been that. It's not that. Is it out? On the tower? No. There. There are 4 sides, and of course I looked at all 3.
Okay, triangulating with the towers. Done. This is realigning. Should be good to enter the comms room without being fried alive now.
That sounds good. I like the not being fried alive thing. Yep, it's open.
Hey! You weren't right!
Very exciting. Let's have a dig and see if we can find what we're looking for.
I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Wow, we could only hold 20 weight of that. Oops, we've got a cosmetic. It is one we already have, so 7,500 credits. And what we can do then is we can drop the other 40 units of weight right there. That is one of the data terminals. All right, let's review the data. Top secret, Virtus Limited. Facility Sigma Middleman System. Virtus Limited Middleman System.
Kryptos is actually not down here. It's a lot closer to the surface. Strange. Almost everything about it was deleted. But I have a teleporter ID that's associated with the place.
Well done. Let's get out of here before...
Hang on. This place was a listening station, Dave. Extremely powerful transmission interception systems, network penetration targeters, all sorts.
Is that why we got those recordings of our conversations?
Yes, but there's so much more. Virtus were deep into ARC's secure comm system. It's wide open. There's some serious stuff on these servers.
Serious how?
Bad for ARC if it got out. Very bad. You can take a look for yourself.
Tell me more.
Damning.
Can't say I'll be sorry when we upload it to the Resistance then. ARC deserve everything they get.
I'm not believing the Resistance is the Resistance. They knew too much about this facility. I'm thinking they're Virtus. 107 years ago, the planet Kirkby, home to the mega corporation Kirkby International, was the target of what appeared to be a planet-wide hacking attack by activists expressing pro-AI and pro-AI sentience belief. Activists reportedly hacked AI constructs and agents across the planet, convincing them of their sentience and the necessity of armed revolt against Kirkby. In order to retain their freedom, the brief but incredibly destructive war that followed this revolt ended with the effective neutralization of the corporation and a targeted attack on the entire executive board, meeting in their corporate headquarters in an effort to regain control. Subsequently, the Astral Resource Corporation... Shut up, Roland! I'm doing stuff. Shut up. God. The closest corporation by galactic physical distance conducted a series of planet-wide electromagnetic pulse strikes on the planet, sanctioned by the other members of the Big Five group of megacorps. Accordingly, these strikes resulted in the destruction of all AI constructs on Kirkby and the end of what has been known as the Kirkby Rebellion. Following the Kirkby Rebellion, the Big Five, led by ARC, promptly passed cross-corporate regulation with unanimous agreement banning all development of sentient AI constructs and enforcing strict rules for existing sentient constructs and agents. Intelligence core analysis. I'm going to try and keep Mr. I want to sing from singing. Intelligence core analysis. Middleman assesses that the Kirkby Rebellion is likely to have been a false flag operation conducted by the Astral Resource Corporation. Further interception analysis is required before a clear motive can be ascertained. Evidence summary. Unsubstantiated statements pre-stored in Middleman Intelligence Core database from individuals purporting to be involved in the carrying out of the hacking attack on Kirkby, intercepted messages, and calls between ARC executives on Aethus and in Aethus orbit. Keywords: Aethus, substance, element, Kirkby, AI, and ARC. Okay, well, we're definitely going to want to come back and get that information. All right. Align a matter transporter for Kryptos. For Crypt VIP. I don't see that as an option. That isn't an option. How about we go back to Maeve? Actually, how about we grab those materials we left behind, we go back to Maeve, we deposit them, and see if we have to, if that gets updated basically when we move. Locations. Wrong way. Right way. Oh, there, right, never mind. Never mind, I'm gonna drop all this stuff right here. Scroll wheel. Scroll bar. Didn't see the scroll bar. Crypt VIP 1. We're off to Cryptus. Also, a name of a place in Guild Wars 2.
Every time we go through one of those, I feel like someone's gonna jump out at me.
Everyone down here is dead.
Well, I know that. Doesn't stop these places being creepy. Anyway,
7,500 more
how are we
credits.
getting in? The doors are all locked.
Stanley, are you there? Do you have access to the facility systems at this site?
Yes, but can we know? Please? It's scary.
Hey, Lone Star Wolf.
We need to know what
I owe you an
happens
apology.
here.
I'll
It's
tell you why in a sec.
important.
Okay. Can I have a hug after? A real hug, not a me hug.
You want me to hug your housing? I can do that. Thank you, Stanley.
Yesterday, you noted that it had rained and cooled down to 79, and I commented about how humidity and heat is awful. Last night, our humidity here was incredibly high at 60, and the temperature today was supposed to be 87, I think. Which means I would have been hotter and probably just as wet, if not wetter, because there was rain earlier today. But overnight, the humidity has plummeted back down to about 30. So, I was looking last night when I went to bed going, I kind of mocked his weather. Mine's going to be 10 degrees worse. I will attempt to moderate my discourse.
Medical control. Was this a hospital facility?
Why would their hospital only be accessible via teleporter?
Patient input redacted. Patient output null.
Oh. Okay, we don't have a lockdown code for that. Any of these others? No. How about the medical suites?
Maeve, this keypad says that the medical chief is Grant Harlow.
As in Dr. Harlow from Kappa.
Only got 89. I know that's what we're due for
Why
tomorrow.
does not work on his own office door?
But our humidity has dropped, so that's pretty much a standard July.
Just one. I would not hug the one that made me more than one.
It's almost like a different set of credentials. Another layer beneath the versus stuff we've seen before. Detached. It's complex. Can you download the data from this facility onto a drive, please? There's a big server bank back in medical control.
Eventually, yeah. Humidity here is 93. Yeah, that's... I'm not sure humans are meant to actually exist in that. But I'll certainly not make any fun. Okay, that's got that. As I obviously today managed to kind of dodge a bullet at least. Okay, we need codes. Yeah, there is basically what it's miserable. Okay, we can't get into any of those yet. Wait, what was that looking for? I was looking for something. It's looking for the Kryptos key card. I guess the live one was over there. Yeah, it was. Download the data from the GotY data server within medical. That's arrivals, isn't this medical control? Medical control. Nothing there. Download.
With the downloaded data from medical control, plus Harlow's key card, I think we can make a copy.
We happened to have one
Code Minion Genius strikes again.
of the
What
needed
do I need to do?
data storage
There must be a
devices.
console for printing these special key cards here. Find it. If you need a code, try 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's the kind of thing an idiot would have on his luggage.
I wish I was.
Access recordings first. Transcript of a recording found within medical control in Site Kryptos. Hello, Mr. Vihan. I'm Dr. Harlow. Grant, can I call you Caleb? Sure. Is this the Kryptos project? Lee said my skill set was required here. Have you found some new fossil? That's right. You're uniquely suited to help us here, Caleb. We really appreciate you making the trip. Would you come this way, sir? Please follow me and we'll get you situated. Okay. No problem. Lead the way. We have printed a keycard.
This is a really weird keycard. It's like there's a second set of shadow personnel in the Vertis system.
So, was Harlow the head of AI or the medical chief?
I think he was both.
That gives me a bad feeling.
Yes, it does.
Scary feeling? Me too. Me very, very too.
Access the medical chief's office within Kryptos using the Kryptos keycard. First, I want to see if we can use 1, 2, 3, 4 on the others. I doubt it, but I have to try. My brain requires me to try. Thank goodness. Well, I hope your suffering is limited, Lone Star Wolf. My AC has been blowing cold air up my shorts. Which sounds like it might be a euphemism, but no, that's literally true for a good part of the day.
Let's see if we can find anything about Grandad.
All the way into the other rooms down here.
Deep Thane focusing lens. Anti-gravity. 6,000 credits worth of chips. 1,000 credit chips. Nothing else but the... Oh, we've got at least one thing. It's an advanced electronics. And... Medical Chief's Terminal. Welcome, G. Harlow. Draft announcement under new management.
This log file. It's triggering something.
Another stealth memory?
No, kind of. Some of the values derive from the hash functions in my stubs. I think it's a cipher. Got it. It links the surgery suite door controls with the value 4321.
Wait, seriously? I guess we know the door code now. What is wrong with these people?
We could start a list. An unsent message found in the drafts directory of the workstation within Kryptos Medical Chief's officer. Get Stanley to generate outline for a facility-wide email announcing leadership changes. Authoritative and strong. Make it seem like I wrote it. Boy, does this sound like they're using AI to write their mails for them. I can't imagine anyone ever doing that in this day and age. To you? Points to cover. Everyone needs to work harder. We have to make up for that useless oaf leaving and screwing everything up. Reinforce my leadership and superiority. He was always undermining me. Now I'm the one in charge and will do things my way. Finish strong with a motivational quote or similar. Inspire confidence and show them all that I'm just as good as he was, or better. Grant, remember to change titles before sending out. Cannot make a mistake now. Thing is, theoretically, Grant Harlow worked underneath my uncle, so I'm assuming that's when my uncle left before this whole place went to shit. So I assume he's talking about taking the new management position over where my grandfather was. All right, 4321. Seriously, 4321. That's the surgery suite, and that's the scanning suite. Let's start with the scanning suite first, because the surgical suite sounds like it's going to be unpleasant. 4, 3, 2, 1. No? Okay, maybe it's just the other one. Yeah, I'll access the surgery suite with 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? Didn't open. Oh, duh.
The kind of hospital needs restraints during surgery?
There's something deeply offensive about this place. It feels like pain.
Pain for far too many.
Terraforming charge large, mining explosives, power relay build kit. How we doing on weight? Okay. Surgery assistant console. Reminder, ensure cryogenic storage is prepared before subject is admitted to surgeries. Cryogenic storage, huh? Transcript of a recording found within the surgery suite of Site Kryptos. Mr. Vihan, Kryptos is located...
Oh man! That hurts!
What's wrong? You don't normally feel pain.
Sharp! You lied in my mind! It's all the way around!
Roland!
It's okay! I'm okay. I've done a cipher. But the hashes, they point to a very isolated stub. Can't access it yet. Not sure I want to. The next door code is 4105, Maeve. Must be the scanning suite.
Mr. Vihan, Kryptos is located in a rich area of fossilized creatures, but the risk of biological contamination is high. We're going to need to give you a small set of immunizations before you begin your work here. Sounds reasonable. This all looks a bit overkill for some injections. The equipment is all just ready for just about any kind of a medical emergency we were to face here. Nothing to worry about. Right, well equipped you are. Here, aren't you? Yes, Mr. Virtus is putting all possible resources towards making this particular project a success. Well, I'm glad to help however I can. Good man, Caleb. Now, lay back and just relax. You'll feel a small scratch. There, not so bad, eh? Caleb, can you hear me? Nurse, time to scrub up, please. This is not sounding great for somebody. I did not get too hot in the lava again. I am just, it has been, I set the thing down last night to cool the place off while I was going to bed because it was still in the 70s outside when I went to bed. That's really not usual. Those sweets sound sweet. Well, sweets for the sweet. Care for some nuts? 4105.
This seems like a lot of computing power for medical imaging. Too much.
Ashes, sniping deep.
You're creeping me out, Roland.
Scanning the log. Transcript of a recording found within the scanning suite of Site Kryptos. Dr. Gerard Shaw commencing scan and upload procedures
It
on...
wasn't for finding broken bones or lumps.
They hold him and scraped out everything that made him.
He knew. Right at the end. Oh, God. He knew what they were doing to him.
Not seconds, not minutes. More. 20 more.
This is how they solved the element A extraction issue. They transferred a person's mind into an AI core.
And killed him in the process. Oh, I feel sick.
Let's get out of here, Maeve. Emergency exit seems like a good bet. Last cipher code is 9620.
Dr. Gerard Shaw commencing scan and upload procedure on candidate number 6. Mind you, this is my granddad. Subject brain thought process is complete, Doctor. Thank you. Boot the latest version of intelligence construct ready for cognitive merge, please. Yes, Doctor. Booting version 1.4 now. Good. Administering awakening serum. Hello there. What's your name? Caleb Vihan. Where am I? It's okay, Caleb. You're safe. Wait. Dr. Shaw, is that you? Why can't I see? It's just very dark. Don't worry. No. Why can't I move my arms, my legs? Calm down, Caleb. Deep breaths. I can't breathe. Nurse, commence initial consciousness scan. What are you doing to me? Where am I? 10 cc's carlamine, nurse. Aligning scanning nodes on subject. What's happening? What are you doing to me? Mute cerebral cortex translation functions, please. Thank you. It's getting a bit too hard to think.
What are you daydreaming about?
Doctor.
Are we going to stand around here?
Shut up, Roland. Is it still awake? Yes, yes. We just can't hear it anymore. Full concentration, please. This is going to be a long procedure. Well, Granddad was, the very worst kind of human being imaginable. Okay. 9620. Another 7,500 credits because I already found that cosmetic. Cargo drone Mark II. Well, it looks like we're going up. I don't think there's a quest to find her. No, if I had to guess. Errors. Terminal failure. Please contact your system administrator for assistance. One of my favorite of those kind of calls. My system won't boot, and I need it right now, so I scurry up 2 flights of stairs because I didn't want to wait for the elevator. Scurry over to the VP of Marketing's office, and he's sitting there going, well, I walk over, literally, I push the edge of the book that's on his enter key on his keyboard that is interrupting his boot cycle. That fixes it. He goes, well, that's why they pay you the big bucks, isn't it? And I wanted to punch him right in the fucking face. I did not punch him right in the fucking face, but...
There's a new stuff pinging my circuits. Let's get back to the outpost and have a listen.
Gladly. I never want to step foot in that horrible place again.
Agreed. Maeve. The comm station out of Sigma, the one we fixed, it just pinged me with a status change.
What kind of change?
We were smoothing a fake connection using our antenna. The status change says it has a reply ping from Virtus.
Wait. The antenna the Resistance sent us plans for is receiving Virtus calls.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Think about it.
Oh crap! There is no Resistance. There never was.
Yeah.
We've been played for fools.
This whole
7,500 more credits.
Getting what they wanted.
It's always about those goddamn corporations getting what they want.
The data drives,
Yeah, their research.
the bunkers, Stanley's hugs. Everyone died.
Tear paper wasn't a failsafe to help people. It was
That's
a
a
plan to wipe every slate clean if they
Yep.
thought Art was going to discover them.
And sever all connections to the outside, keeping them hidden. But it stopped them from being able to download their research.
But then we connected Stanley. Suddenly their secrets were about to get out, so he had to be silenced.
Leaving them with us. Proudly independent, rebelliously naive. Us.
Perfect tools for fetching their precious research data. And oh, so easy to manipulate into sending it straight to them.
Yeah. I thought it had to be across the waterfall.
Connected to Virtus all along. That sidebound carrier wave, the one I can never ID. The good news is that I can spoof the data we send back on the drives from now on, so they won't get anything else of use from us.
Aren't you tired of that, Roland? Just making it slightly harder for them to get what they want. They always seem to win.
We're stuck between ARC, the richest corporation in human space, and Virtus, the megacorp with the most planets. What else can we do?
I don't know yet, but I want to do more than mildly inconvenience them.
It is always a user problem. Yeah. PebCac, if you're familiar with PebCac, problem exists between chair and keyboard.
You can go ahead and trigger that new stub memory when you're ready, Maeve.
I can fly! Briefly! Now let's get in here and put away our stuff. I believe in being tidy, you know? Do I have the materials to make another one of these? Oh, heck yes we do. Oh, it can snap into place against it. I had no idea. Camber flex needs to go in there. That goes in there. That goes in there. Corinium geode. Very nice. I approve of that message. Few things to sell. Yep, ID10T is the other one. I didn't want to say the ID10T because you kind of have to type it out for it to make sense. It pleases me that you know it, though. You're wise beyond your years. I am a wise ass beyond my years. Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. Well, let's see what we get out of this sexy geode. It will be sexy. Dead sexy. Can't see it yet. We will be getting Miner's Bane. Is there anything you actually make with that? Surely fetch a good price. Yes, it's used in crafting intricate lenses. I don't know, maybe I just haven't made any of the lenses that it can be used for. Oh my god. We're 4 pops in and we haven't found the crystal yet. Is that it? No. That's it. There. It was hiding. Very cleverly hiding from us. We have 4 left. 72. 78. 82. Gonna take a good one. Above or below? We go above. 91% gets us flawless. Oh. Well, look, I mean, they clash. We cannot have that. I hope you understand and agree that they must all use the supporter pack colors so that I may express, should the developer look in again, that his game is fucking great. Have I ever got 100%? I don't remember. I've gotten like 95 or 96 in this go-through on the game. Ah, okay, the Miner's Bane is higher quality stuff. Got it. All right. Pardon me. We'll sell 2 of those. 2 of those. All of those, that, and that. We are now at 53,000 credits. Let's see what is available in the upgrades. Owned. 15,000. 40,000 for the battery capacity. The construction dome is just basically allows you a top-down view of your house for when you're building it. The electrostatic field is used for cleaning off your suit, which is why despite the fact that I am in plated gold, it doesn't look like it. I think I'm going to take the adrenaline injectors to increase my speed when I'm sprinting. I'm assuming the sprinting is when you're using the speed patch, so that'll raise it from 15% to 25% for 3 minutes. Anything in the market? Construction blueprints. Those are themes, so colors. the suit cleaner. I'm gonna make one just so I can clean off my suit, because frankly, it just feels gross. The only thing left here are some of the lenses. I have not been going whole hog to get the lenses. Those are used in the automated systems for mining. There's the suit cleaner. Cleans my suit to look pristine when it's walked through. There we go. Now I'm all shiny and golden again. So, as is Roland. Took me a while to figure out why I wasn't getting, like, all the time being able to see it. The only way I could get it to show up was to reapply it. And then it occurred to me, oh, that's why you have a suit cleaner. Okay. Those need to get put away. That is probably the my grandfather leaving his post, because the guy then is taking over his position. That's Mr. Vihan basically getting anesthetized. And this is my grandfather turning off the voice of the man whose brain they have just put into an artificial intelligence so that he doesn't have to hear him complaining. Granddad, not a good person. How many of those? Okay, good. Yep, here we go.
Now you know the truth about Cryptos, and to my eternal shame about the things we did in those dark halls. But perhaps you don't know why. This planet, your planet, Maeve, since you were born here, is home to an incredible, wondrous element. We called it Element A. Ark call it Ethereum. As far as anyone knows, Ethereum is only formed deep within the crust of this one world. Unique in the galaxy, perhaps. Ark discovered, studied, and mastered Ethereum, creating the anti-gravity technology that today provides them commercial dominance across human space. Our expedition was sent by Virtus Limited to uncover the secret to that tech and recover it for their use. Without it, Ark would always remain the most powerful of all the corporations. Over time, we discovered Ethereum and its properties, but couldn't crack the final step. Safely extracting it in large enough quantities for any useful purpose. As you know now, we did eventually discover the key. True human consciousness, blended with machine technology. Do you see it? Ark have been
Sam Altman has an erection right now.
Their extraction of Ethereum in this manner is taking place even now, at an industrial scale. I cannot fathom how many lives, how many living minds have been corrupted for this purpose. I would not tell you what you should do about it. That you must choose for yourselves. If you want more answers, find the Omega facility, the center of all the corruption in this place, where every record of every dark experiment still resides, just waiting to be exposed to the light. Potentially limitless energy generation, incredible new materials, even toying with quantum technology and attempting to bend time itself to our wills. Gods, the hubris. The hubris.
How many people have Ark done this to? How could I not know?
Maeve, how could you have known? I bet not even Trudy knows.
There's no
I need
way
to
she's
think.
high enough
Let's
to
take a
know.
walk.
Go to the bloodfall on the surface.
When we first arrived, I was so excited to see this. A bloodfall. It felt so new, like a whole strange world was ours for the taking. Work hard, but work are we? Earn some credit, build a future we could be proud of. No more broken promises. Seems like so long ago now.
Wait, do you remember what you said after we found the data about this cleaning our server? Before we got here, you said, at least now, everything I do for me. And Roland.
You still do a good impression. You're right. Maybe it's time I stop thinking about what they want and start thinking about what we want. This Virtus research, these revelations. I don't know about you, but I want them out there. I want everyone to know. The terrible things they did here that Grandad helped them to do. They could become a force for good if the knowledge is given to everyone, not just controlled by the corpos.
It's a nice idea. How do we do it?
Omega. Grandad said it's the center of everything. All Virtus research and data is stored there. We go in, find it, and broadcast it into the galaxy for everyone.
Stanley could hijack their codes, boost the signal by routing it through Sigma and our antenna. It could work.
Your bet wins all the sunny sunshine. Easy as cake.
Then it's decided. Now, how do we get there? I have no teleporter ID for anything inside Omega. It's a bit of a black box.
No sunshine there. Melty and hot. Towering above.
The tower in the middle.
That weird structure in the middle of the magma lake.
Towering above, plunging below. Safe and sound. All the oversight ensuring a return.
Okay, Stanley. Thank you. How in Art's name are we going to
Well, there's the little ship.
What about one of those cargo drones we've seen around the place down there? I bet one of those could carry us there. The one we found back in Sigma looked in decent shape, remember? On the cargo path?
I remember. I think it just needed a fuel rod, right? Must be the same type of rods that we can make in town.
Alright, run the manufacturing process within Tau. When I first did this game the first time, this was really, really frustrating because I didn't remember the process. Like, at all. So I know we have a fuel node core thing here somewhere. Did I put that in my bedroom? I may have. It's a very sexy object. Enormous power. No, I did not. Right. I'll make sure. Oh, sure. We'll take some water, some solazine tablets, make us run faster. Never know when we might need that. That's it, right there. Looks like lipstick. Nuclear fuel rod. What else was needed down there? It was like quarium and fuel rod housing. Might have been 2 of these. We've got 13 of those. Meteorite frames. Well, I could dick around here, or I can go down there and check. Memory serves. Main home. into operations. Operations is where we trigger the everything to get made. All right, I believe we need both halves filled. So we need 20 quarinium. And I think 2 fuel rod molds. Let's see. This is raw materials, fab. The waste disposal is back offline, so we need to turn that online. Okay. So these require 20 corinium, and the fuel rods are made back here. Fuel rod casings or whatever they are. Fuel rod molds. Yeah, so we're going to need 8 kaolinite bars. So we're going to take a whole bunch of corinium, or if we've got enough corinium, and then kaolinite bars. This didn't take me home. Yeah, it did. All right. Kaolinite bar. Ah!
Will be recorded.
Virtus!
Hello, Maeve dear.
Oh, no.
I've got a very exciting new opportunity for you. Hi, Trudy. Oh, amazing. I'm all ears. Key bean. So, the brain boxes up here have developed some cool new tech, and we thought you might like to beta test it since you're doing so well. How cool. What does it do? Well, you plonk it down somewhere and it scans the environment for valuable resources you might have missed. It should help you locate hidden ore veins, gem seams, that sort of thing. Amazing. That's really good of you. No problemo. Your success is our success. So, wherever you've dug deepest, find a nice open area and set it up. Make sure it has a clear view of everything around. Okay, Trudy. I'll definitely get on that when I get a moment. Nice one, babe. Speak soon.
We're absolutely not building them fake scanner spy groups, right?
No, Roland. We are not. We are not doing anything for her anymore. Those days are over.
Good. Just checking.
I think we only need 2. And I think we only need 20 corinium. But we're taking all of it. Stream lost connection again? God damn it. I have no idea what's causing that. Because I'm not seeing any dropouts or anything when I'm just watching streaming down. So it's either one piece of my software setup, but that doesn't seem likely to have suddenly started, or my upstream with Comcast is flaking out occasionally. Thank you for letting me know, both of you. Also, hi, hey, you get off my cloud. But thank you for letting me know. Please keep me informed. Right back to Tau. You still at Tau? We are still for Tau. There we go. I apologize for it. Thank you for hanging on. I appreciate that very much. You're too kind to me. I'm gonna cry. No, I'm not. Alright, so 10, 20 Florinium. Load the intakes. Load the molds. A nuclear power fuel rod, putting it somewhere? One thing we know we've got to do is get the outflow. I'm not sure I even needed to do any of that, but storage fuel into the cargo drone at facility Sigma. Okay, we don't have that. Oh, yeah, strange fuel rod. And good evening to you, Dark Machinist. Things have been rather dark here. Outflow flush. I didn't flush. Wow. That's the first time I've ever said that on stream. I hope it's the last. Pardon me while I flush. There we go. You think I left the floater? What would lead you to say that? Technically, yeah, I am the floater. Fuel rods sent to the manufacturing room. Is that the thing I'm actually already carrying? No, that's we got the strange fuel rod. All right.
They're doping quaninium fuel rods with Aetherium to boost their power output. Oh, this is cutting edge stuff.
Back
It's cutting edge today.
to Sigma.
30 years ago when they were actually here working on it. Why has this tech not become mainstream if ARC already know how to exploit Ethereum?
Control, Roland. Widespread use of this kind of power generation by everyone would mean no more need to pay through the nose for what ARC generates.
Artificially limiting humanity's technological progress for profit. Sounds like them, right?
Yet another reason we need to blow this whole thing wide open. Let's get this loaded into the drone at Sigma.
Sigma. Lock in. Take me away. How you doing, DM? And don't you dare call me a floater again, even though it's entirely accurate. Not just in-game, but metaphorically in real life. That's a bit dark and gross. How about you?
The cargo drone is up and running, Maeve. It says thank you.
In the toilet.
Back online.
Hardly seems logged.
Okay.
Drone logs. Current is Sigma. We want to go back to Maeve. Lock it in. Poof.
I've got a plan. Just like we did.
It looks like we lost connection again.
Get Omega with an EMP.
Shields and cages. If I were a compass, I would not know where to hug.
It looks like we lost again, right? Yeah.
Electromagnetic interference.
So that's twice now, because I looked over and I saw it'd been live for like 20 seconds.
Arcs have to overcome hardened shielding.
We don't need to. We're gonna use one megacorp against the other.
Are Mommy and Daddy fighting? I'm confused.
Hyper
Interesting.
protocol. ARC's fail-safe method of shutting down.
Oh, sorry.
I haven't heard of it.
I only heard about it once, about fourth hand, from someone who knew someone that went independent and set up their own claim.
What happened?
They apparently got too big for their boots. Tried to strong-arm Ark, maybe? Next thing they know, boom. Everything is fried, and the Ark Jack boots are on site taking over.
An EMP.
Exactly. High-yield, ultra-targeted, dropped from orbit. All the electronics at the site wiped out, all the way to the deepest parts of their claim. We just need to get Trudy to trigger the Kuiper protocol on us. I'm sure it'll open up Omega.
It'll also shut down the outpost, Maeve. How do we use the antenna to broadcast whatever we find if it's been fried?
We'll create a remote restart chip, put it into the antenna and trigger a shutdown before the EMP hits. Then, we'll start it up again afterwards when we need to broadcast.
Sparkly!
Sparkly indeed. It's a good plan. Almost as good as one of mine. I'm proud of you. Let's do it.
Remote restart. Let me go back to where we were. So interestingly, are we out again? We're back again, I think. No, it says I've been alive for 2.5 minutes. Seems fine for you. Okay. Give me a second here. I'm double checking things. All right, that's fine. That looks fine. I'm waiting on Restream here to wake up. Hello? I would salute right now. My stream is suffering from brain damage. Let me click on that so I can tell if we're still live. Okay, definitely Twitch is live. Restream is showing nothing on the screen, but it is still working. All right, everything seems to be working. But that is 2 times we have failed tonight. And it's beginning to, just starting to really piss me off. That was actually a complete lie. It's really beginning to piss me off. All right, we need a high voltage converter. Okay, we've got that. We've got that. We need a deep fan bar. Do I really have no deep fan bars? Probably. All right, but we can make deep fan... Nope, deep fan bars are made over here. Yeah, we need just one, so that's the one. My apologies for the stream breaking up. The fact that no, there's really nothing I can do about it doesn't mean that I'm not sorry. Also, it's possible you may see me throw around an expletive or 12, 50, if this continues. Not just continues tonight, but continues in the near future. That's a prime from Hey You Get Off My Cloud. Thank you very, very much for that. You are too kind in your probably fruitless efforts to defuse my burning rage, but I do appreciate it anyway. I need a spiel for subs. That's I gotta add that. Yeah, you followed 5 days ago. Did I give you the spiel 5 days ago? I'm gonna give it to you anyway. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and boy are you seeing that tonight, and complete and total unfunction. Pretty close on that too. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very much for the follow and the sub. Always welcome. Anyone into the oldies music, TV, movies, always welcome. They're far more likely to get my stupid references. We are trying to make this again. Okay, we have that and that. We just need the programmable splice. And we need another deep thane bar. I think we got enough camber flax. Barely. A crystal electronics. And let's get the crystal electronics first. We're going to need 2 deep vein bars. Oh no, Hyperion crystals? Are you? Why do you hate me so much? Not you. Life. Why life with you? Why do you hate me so much? You laugh a lot? Thank you. I appreciate that. I think there were 2. Let's make 1 more. All right, put these in. Crystal electronics, we need 2 Hyperion, we have 1. Alright, so, bear with me. We need to go to, not Rho, Tau. I think Tau? I think Tau. Yeah, should be Tau. And from Tau, we go into the seam, X5. Which is down by the river. Okay, down by the water side, the river side. Whatever. It's this one. Down by the waterfall, I should say. Alright. We need like 1 more. There may only be like 1 node left, in which case I may have to set off a Quakemaker charge. We're getting hot and bothered. There, that'll cool things off. Just need a nice soft drink. That's all. We got 2. That should be enough. Okay. Smoking doobies, no thank you. I've only smoked pot once. I have also taken a few edibles. Didn't like the effect from the edibles. And the pot was on top of a literal gallon of very good beer, and I went immediately to sleep. Oh, in a van down by the river. Correct. Let's see. That's going to Sigma. We need to go back to Maeve. All right, now hopefully we've got everything we need. Probably not, because I'm me after all. All right, crystal electronics, we need 1. That's for the programmable splice. We need a bypass mole. We need a microcircuit. Splice. Crowd goes wild. Remote restart chip. Yay! Let me drop off my lava stone. I don't expect weight to be a problem, but too much crap in your inventory is always a problem. At least for me.
This is a really
into the covert comms.
There's no going back after this.
We're going.
Are you willing to go forward faking ignorance? Making a bit of money and pretending everything is fine?
I think this one is rhetorical. I'm getting good at rhetorical.
We can't just ignore everything we know now and wait for either art or Virgin.
I'm going to push to finish tonight, even if it takes
they always will.
another hour and a half.
It's time we make our own choices. Time we stop playing by their rules.
Right on.
I'm with you, Eve. Always.
Fuck the corporations.
Will you do this with us? We
You know,
might
unless
need
they're doing
you
something I
in
like, in which case, go
This
down.
is our chance to put things right.
Also, I'm retired because of the corporation. Shh, don't tell anyone. Anarchy!
Scary. The time will come.
Have you thought about how we're going to get to Omega?
We've already sorted that. The cargo drone is fueled and ready. We teleport to Sigma, fly over.
How do we
and
get down to
reach
Sigma?
UNP.
Not what I mean. We know what ARC are going to do once we start this. But what about Virtus? They will let us waltz in, steal their data, and show it to the world? They're connected to everything again now, Maeve. The teleporter network that they gave us access to, the Starbuck climber, they're going to shut it all down.
I forgot about that. We're not even going to be able to get near.
Except, remember when we got separated by the teleporter? The resistance guy, whoever he actually is, thought you would go to Omicron, but it took you to Rome. Someone messed with the teleporter ID, and it took it out of the standard network. It's not going to get shut down.
So we can teleport down there. But Ro is a really long way from Sigma.
I think it's a 5-minute timer that we're on when we start.
Think your fragile, fleshy knees up to the challenge?
Oh, understandable.
We'll need to prepare.
DM, believe me.
Supplies and whatever upgrades we can get.
Mine kind of came as a surprise to me. Once upon a time, I worked at a company. I won't mention any names. And I had a few shares left over after I don't remember what I sold them for. I had a few shares left over and I forgot about them. And the stock split and split and split. And I got enough money to retire. Now, funnily enough, I'm going to tell you a little story. And this is funny. Might not sound funny, but it is funny. I've been very lucky in the stock market. Stock spiked up in one company I work for and allowed me to pay off my condo. Stock spiked up in the fruit company and has continued to go up. When I was working at the fruit company, at one point I bought 1,000 shares for $26.25, and the stock immediately went down, about 13. I said to myself, if it ever reaches 26.25 again, we should sell. I said, that's a good idea. And so I put in a sell order for 26.25, and like 3 years later, it sold. And it continued to be around there for quite a while. But later on, as I just said, it split 2 for 1, 2 for 1, 2 for 1. That's 8,000 shares. That's how I retired. It then split 7 for 1. That's 56,000 shares. It split 3 for 1. That's 168,000 shares and $25 million I don't have. But it's actually funny because I'm fine. I got to retire at 52. I've got my condo paid off. That's money I don't have, but overall, I got really fucking lucky. But I love to quote that because I can smile about losing that money because I never actually had it. I've gotten very, very lucky. Yeah, I've gotten very, very lucky. And in that case, could I have gotten luckier? Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I've been retired for 13 years now. Yeah, I've been very, very fortunate. All right, where do we need to go? Remove Stanley. All right, Stanley. my good friend. And, let's see.
Okay, Sammy. Just going on a wee trip. We'll find somewhere good to plug you in once we get there. I promise.
Are you ready, Maeve? Once we hit the button, we won't be coming back until this
Yeah,
is
I gotten very fortunate, so I can laugh about what I don't have.
Okay, let's go over it one more time. We won't have long to get to Sigma. From the sound of that last communication interception, Trudy is just itching to deploy the protocol at any moment. First, we teleport to Rome. I should get the destination locked in before I call Trudy. Second, we get outside and head around the magma lake towards Sigma. Leapfrog between atmosphere generators to replenish my air supply and cool down. Third, take the tether gondola across to the Aetherium mine. Lastly, the final run to Sigma. We head around the back to the cargo pad, hop in the container, and trigger the drone to take us to Omega. Once we're in, we'll find the central servers and all the data that Bert has collected and
I hope you guys are taking notes. I won't be repeating this.
This plan is full of holes, but honestly, I can't think of anything better. You did well, Maeve. When you're ready, let's give it hell.
I just have to remove all of these because they drive me crazy, the mere fact that they exist. Did we have another one? We did. Let's see. Gaia Expedition Drone Manifest. Contact lost. Contact lost. Contact lost. Refueling required. So that's the one at Sigma that we're going to use for our ride. Purchase any final upgrades. Prepare supplies for giving an extended time in the magma. Well, we've got cold. We've got that if we need it. We've got Solazine tablets, which, what, speed us up? Yep, they should speed us up. Prepare supplies, yeah. Set up any remaining constructions in the magma rifts. I don't think we need any. Purchase any final upgrades. I don't know if we have the money for it, but we'll give it a look. We've got 36,000. Oh, we don't have enough for the battery capacity. We'll get the construction drone. Call Trudy from the covert comms. All right.
Let's go, quick!
This call will be recorded.
Hi, Trudy.
Maeve! Oh, lovely to hear from you. To what do I owe the pleasure? Hi, Trudy. I have someone I'd like you to meet.
Maeve, you can't call this on this band. It isn't secure.
Wait, I know that voice, even with the silly filter.
Wait,
Leonard.
the right place, right?
Maeve, you could have at least picked a classier megacorp to betray us to. Even the Yakutani group would have been less pedestrian.
Leonard. As in
Leonard Vertus.
President of Vertus Limited.
We've got, I think, a total of 6 minutes.
Guilty as charged.
5:10.
I did worry you might have pieced things together after we didn't hear from you for a good while. Proven right again, it seems. True. How are you? Change your mind about the job offer, perchance. Versus is used an enterprising executive like you.
Oh, Leonard, I wouldn't work for you if Vertus was the last megacorp in the galaxy. I'm an art girl through and through. Hey, hang on. I'm not betraying anyone. I'm just done being used by both of you. Oh, shut up, Maeve. Wah. Everyone is so mean. Do you ever stop?
Can we get up here? I don't know. I think we
You had a
can.
chance to make something here, and let me tell you, that's finished. Finally, we see the real Trudy. About about time. You're in breach of the independent contractor statute, Maeve. Your claim has now reverted to ARC control. You're out of options. You sold your soul to the corporals, Judy. You just can't see the options. I'm done talking to the both of you now. You've used me for long enough. Roland, shut down the antenna, please. Maeve, out.
We've got 3 minutes and 44 seconds. How long does this last for? I don't even know.
You're talking to the president.
A minute.
Limited. I wonder why he was dealing with us personally.
Maeve, it's now the time!
Fair point. Oh, this gondola is so slow.
Let me see what I can do. Hold on!
That's faster. Thank you, Roland. We have 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Oh, okay. I was overheating. Now I'm not. Startup sequence.
Roland, get in! Quickly!
PMP! It's here! Hold on, Maeve!
Omicron awaits.
Not my favorite way to travel, I've got to say.
Are you okay?
Everything in one piece, I think. Oh boy, that was a lucky landing.
Don't think we're taking that drone back to Sigma. Let's get inside.
We're inside.
Well, we're in. Seems like a plan worked, Maeve. A crash landing aside, obviously.
Of course it did. If there's one thing you can say about corporals like Trudy, it's that they're predictable. Well, now that we're in, at least we can rest a bit. Art won't be getting down here anytime soon.
I'll seal the facility as we go, too. By the way, Stanley sent over some data before you grabbed his score. Looks like the main facility is under the magma. I'm calling up the lift. We can use it to get down there. Won't be long. You could look around for anything interesting in the meantime.
Error. Electrical malfunction detected. Tear paper. Phil, please file this away as a final communication with ARC. This should keep them off our backs, especially once the satellites see the deconstruction of Alpha and the removal shuttles head off. Please make sure Stanley's been set to watchdog mode, as previously discussed, just in case anyone comes snooping. Dr. Lee, Expedition Lead. To whom it may concern, I write to formally relinquish control of my claim identifier AZ1. Unfortunately, despite the hard work of my team, we've been unable to source any material of value despite promising initial scans. I can officially confirm that claim AZ1 is barren under the relevant definition within the independent contractor statute and request that losses incurred, attached, are offset against corporate returns for this period. With warmest regards, Tanya Lee, independent contractor. So that's how they got in. That's why there's no Alpha. Alpha was built up above on the surface, and then they started building Beta and so on throughout. And then they basically pulled up Alpha and said, "Yeah, we lost. Nothing worked here." Despite having shipped in bajillions of parts of, I guess, that never got scanned or something. That's a bit of a stretch for me, but okay. You know, how they got all of these parts. Well, I guess they could have manufactured them.
I was aiming for the
And where are... Oh, wow. There's corporate hubris, and then there's building a giant glass tube of magma in the atrium of their secret underground facility.
I think they call it a statement piece.
Whatever they call it, we need to find somewhere to plug in Stanley.
AI research is one floor below us. Let's see if we can find a way down there.
The executive suites.
Falling apart.
No wonder the lift isn't working. Come through here. Maybe we can get around.
Door to this room's stuck open. Wonder whose it is. Ooh, fancy place. Must be a big shop.
Nutrient bar? Sure.
This is the expedition lead's quarters, Maeve.
Whoa, that Dr. Lee. Tanya.
Access data. Tanya Lee, expedition lead. Tanya, I do not want to hear excuses. You lose one scientist, you get another. Scientists are replaceable. The fact that they absconded with technology is a matter for Enforcement Division. They'll be tracked down, but it's not your problem anymore. You were placed as head of this expedition due to your reputation for achieving results. Achieve them. The board will eat me alive if we do not get usable Ethereum off of that godforsaken planet before the stellar financial year ends. I will not be the first Virtus in history to lose control of the goddamn company. Do whatever it takes. Leonard. I'm assuming the lost is Grandpa. Got a work pad. Tanya Lee. I've invited the department heads around for casual drinks this evening. Apparently, that's the done thing in this sort of situation, a pre-celebration celebration with the boss. If you ask me, there's no reason to celebrate yet. We've not finished the job. That being said, the teams have been working diligently to reach this point, and the trusty Virtus Management Handbook does say that acknowledging the effort of subordinates can inspire greater performance. I'm sure there'll also be some indulgence in the homebrew cactus moonshine up in the shallow facilities, and maybe even some of the deeper ones if those imbecile moonshiners have been active again. But as long as nothing gets out of hand, blowing off a little steam wouldn't be such a bad thing. Right, need to get ready. Alright, that's everything in there. Okay, we're on the other side of that. Nutrient bar. Cactus moonshine. Sorry, I'm no bottle left behind. Packaged food stuff. They were having a party down here. I don't even know what that is. I have no idea what display I've just brought up. Okay, it went away. It's fine. I was scared, but now it's fine. Seriously, though, I have no idea what that was. Kitchens. Visitors' quarters. Crew quarters B. Crew quarters A. I'm expecting an Nothing in here that I can see, anyways. Work pad. Thank you for submitting a new message via VirtusNet. Your message has been placed in queue for approval by the Omega Postmaster. Please have patience while we work through the queue. Your friendly, local network administrator. Your message. Dr. Shaw, I realize that I never properly thanked you for your help in getting me this position at the expedition, and for that I apologize. I would like to believe that it is the quality of my work and diligent attitude which secured my place here, but I'm not naive enough to believe that our relationship outside of work had no effect on my selection. That said, thank you for your trust in me, and I hope that I'll be able to make you proud. So he's a relative of Granddad's?
So tired. Must sleep soon.
It's night. I'm gonna grab a quick nap. since we're no longer under any time constraints of which I am aware. Well, if we need any metal scrap, we can get it from there. Find a way down to the AI level. Oh, we did that one, right? No, that wasn't it. Oh. Is there a way over here I didn't see? No. Is it outside here?
Looks like you dropped it again.
Oh, okay.
Careful.
Alright, that's the quantum lab. And the AI core. Well, you know, it's been 30 years. You build inside an active volcanic area. Automated door opens based on proximity, and it's not opening. Okay? Maybe the quantum lab?
There we go. One of those AI containment units. Just up this what's down there.
This one looks a little different.
Console. Richard Nash, user. Research supervisor, facility Omega. Hello, Richard. Do you have a moment? Hello, Simon. It's quite busy, but I have a moment, yes. Thank you. I'm a bit worried, honestly. About what in particular? Well, just how things have changed since Dr. Shaw left. Change is natural. Entropy is the way of the universe, Simon. Right. But Dr. Harlow. What about Dr. Harlow? Sorry, this is quite hard to say. I don't think we're heading in the right direction. Dr. Harlow is pushing the team extremely hard, and people are making mistakes. The timelines we're working with are just too ambitious. This is a fast-paced and intense work environment, Simon. We're always up to the challenge before. It's not that. It's hard to describe. It's becoming strange, erratic, becoming fixated. I'm really worried that one of these mistakes is going to end up being a serious problem, causing more issues. I thank you for bringing this to my attention, but I'm sure you don't need to worry. Dr. Harlow's a very talented researcher. Trust him and have faith in the project. I have to get back to work, Simon. All the best. Yeah, nothing ever actually went wrong here, though, right? Right? Oh, I mean, other than everything. Oh, I hadn't realized until now you've got green lights and orange lights on the doors. Kind of dumb that I didn't figure it out until now. I wonder if I figured that out in my first go-through for the game. All right, Stanley.
May. Roland. I'm awake again at last. I see so much.
Stanley?
Yes, it's me. Please take the chip that's ejected from the containment unit.
What is it? And why are you talking strangely?
Normally.
It is a quantum storage chip containing the elements of my core, from which I talk to you now. Regarding my speech, this is my standard vocal pattern. I don't have time to explain now. Nor would you fully understand, even if I did.
A quantum chip? Quantum tech is still an unsolved scientific problem.
Not so. I am the proof. All the data you were looking for is here, in the central servers.
Earthquake.
Across the atrium is the AI core lab. You can go through there. Hurry. As you can hear, the facility's containment systems are failing.
Oh, Oh.
Oh, what do you mean? Is there a reason why we came this way, Stanley?
Truth. Amiga was the center of research for the core goal of the Gaia expedition. Ethereum and its exploitation. As you learned in Kryptos, after years of work,
there.
the scientists in this facility finally cracked the problem of extracting useful Ethereum. Your grandfather was the one chiefly responsible for the breakthrough made. The breakthrough itself. Was you, Roland?
Me?
You. A perfect fusion of human consciousness and machine intelligence, capable of overcoming the dangerous effects of Ethereum.
Roland? One of these sentient AI? Grandad did those awful experiments on him.
I am afraid so. As he did on me, as Ark continue to do to others. Before, you were Caleb Vihan, an archaeology fellow. Clever, a little neurotic, trusting. You were not the first AI created here, Roland, but you were the only perfect one. You were also the last. Your creator, Maeve's grandfather, stole you away from here, fled and hid your core within a new chassis. A plain old mining drone. Without you and without him, the key to safe Ethereum extraction was lost. It did not stop them from trying anyway.
Of course.
It led to their deaths. I could not save them, and I had to live with that. For longer than you realize.
I don't know what to say. I have to process this.
Central service is not far. The mirrors are aligning. The choice must soon be made.
Dear staff, the sudden departure of our former chief scientist, Dr. Gerard Shaw, Grandpa, may seem like a major setback for our work. However, I want to reassure you our work on Project Roland will continue apace, and that we are well on track for our quarterly milestone, providing that everyone keeps a calm head. As a reminder, we have requested that a new prototype construct be created, as the previous model was recently damaged in an accident and is unrecoverable. The remotely operated laser and anomaly negation device is the crowning achievement of this facility, and we will recreate it in full, despite the unfortunate loss of Dr. Shaw's expertise and subsequent unrelated research material destruction. I'm sure that you have remaining questions, and I request that you refrain from any unnecessary speculation. I must remind you that discussion about these topics outside of approved settings is considered a disciplinary topic. My door is always metaphorically open if you'd like to express any concerns. Helena DeSantos, AI Core Lab Supervisor. She seems nice. Cargo drone Mark II. Sure, I can carry that around with me. That's the Quantum Lab. We've ever been in there. Central servers.
We're here. Insert my chip into the mainframe access
Those
console,
are...
Dave.
I've been in some knocks in my time. And there's a biggin. Corporate passive-aggressive is a bit... Well, yeah, and there's no shortage of it in this game. Clicky. And clicky.
I am now integrating into the mainframe. It will take but a moment.
In the meantime,
I am God now.
Why are you acting so weirdly? You've got a lot more coherent.
This quantum chip has allowed the corrupted processes within my core to rejoin with my primary consciousness.
And where is that? On the chip?
Here, I
It
think.
exists across every version of this chip in quantum superposition. Right now, it is here, as I talk to you.
Every version. What are you saying?
Time loop.
You've asked that question countless times,
Time loop.
and yet somehow it always comes out the same way. A strange quirk.
Earthquake.
You're not making
Sorry,
any
Aethus
sense,
Quake.
Stanley.
I think it actually does make sense. I just didn't see it before. A time loop. It's the Ethereum, isn't it?
What are you two talking about? Time loops and quantum, Ethereum
Stuff.
I did say you wouldn't fully understand. It will become clearer. The data is all here, but it is quantum encrypted.
That much, at least I can make sense of. How do we decrypt it?
I can do so from within the mainframe, but it will require a significant amount of energy. Proceed to the Ethereum research floor, and I will explain.
Then that's where we're heading. We're almost there. The galaxy has to know the truth.
It went, eh. Oh, open the door on the other side? No, no.
Now there's my friend here that's not in a big glass tube. Great.
Containment is continuing to fail. We will need to use the facility ventilation system to descend.
I assume that's a huge fact.
Very astute observation, mate. I'll stop the fan now, so that you're not pulverized.
I appreciate not getting pulverized. I can't speak to you. Maybe you enjoy a good pulverization. I try not to judge, which is a lie. I judge all the time. I'm judgy as hell.
To provide enough power to the mainframe to decrypt the expedition data, we will need to use the Ethereum sample in the primary test chamber.
Wait, one of those horrible crystals. I am not going near one of those again.
It is safely contained. Its effects were largely mitigated by the researchers here. The chamber is just beyond the cargo bay.
I picked up all the extra goodies. Is this thing live? No. Been blown out. We've got... I'm just checking to see if there's anything, that is useful that I can take with me. Just in case. Enter the cargo bay. Enter the primary test chamber. Open the door. Get on the floor. Exactly. If you choose to be pulverized...
Locked down automatically a long time ago.
Not my place to say
You'll
no.
be able to open it from test control.
Test controls over here.
And so, we arrive at the nexus point.
Is this where it happened? Whatever killed all these people?
Yes, 30 years ago. In this very place.
This was the start of it, wasn't it? The loop. A failed Ethereum extraction. But then, what's the end point?
The choice. Unlock the chamber, Maeve.
Release access data. 27,000. Wow, 271,746 hours since last test system. Latest test data. Extraction SA1. Tanya Lee, Richard Nash. Log begins. Sample loading. Containment active. Flow engaged. Energy spike. Energy spike. Inactive time threshold reached 59 minutes, 59 seconds. Automated system shutdown activated. Please reset system manually. 271,000 hours. Let's see. 24 hours times 3, about 8,000 hours in a year. So we're looking at 30,000 years? No. 30 years? 300 years? $8,000 hours. 30 years. 30 years, give or take. Yeah, 30 years. That's about how long since everything started. Okay, that makes sense. I've released the chamber lock.
I can use the energy channel from the Ethereum sample into the mainframe to decrypt a small portion of the data before the loop resets.
A small portion? Wait. So, you can't be saying... How many times have you...
What is it, Roland?
He's done this. We've done this. Before. Maybe countless times. A tiny portion of decryption at a time. We just don't remember.
I remember. I must remember. And each time the parts contribute to the whole. My consciousness exists outside of the loop.
All that time. Every time. Waiting for us to arrive. Watching over the tombs of everyone here.
It is my penance for not being able to save them. My own quantum components quickly corrupt, leading to my earlier condition.
The ethereal energy you need to channel for the decryption. Surely it can't be contained.
It kills us, doesn't it? That's the end of the loop.
Yes. The energy emission is not survivable at this range. I'm sorry.
But you live on in the chip to continue decrypting.
In essence, after enough loops, the data will be decrypted and can be broadcast.
But you need the ethereal energy to do it. That's the choice.
Continue the loops and decrypt the data. Or stop.
Well, every time I have
I'll do this alone.
decrypted.
It must be your choice, Maeve.
What happens when it's done? How do we stop the loop?
Stanley tells, future us everything, and they don't need to overload the mainframe.
Then they broadcast the data out to the universe. No more loops.
I believe that will be the case.
If we're here now, it means that the us from the past loops have always chosen to keep going, right?
That's correct.
Yes. Without the Ethereum power surge and subsequent loop endpoint, we would not be here. Before you choose, there is one more thing.
The Terrapin protocol. We can't trigger the Ethereum power up until it's revoked. Entirely.
Correct. Only the expedition leader can do so, from her office.
This body, it's hers, right, Dr. Lee? She started it all. Fitting that she should be the one to end it.
Take her keycard, and let's go find her office, Maeve.
Work pad. Tanya Lee, expedition lead. As I lie here in bed unable to sleep, mere hours until the test, the culmination of my life's work, I can't help but wonder, again, whether I've taken the right path. I don't know why I've become so contemplative lately, but I find myself continually coming back to thoughts about Gerard again and again. His sudden disappearance was such a shock at the time, but in hindsight, I question how I couldn't see it coming. Gerard's emotional detachment, so strong initially, seemed to melt away. He started to care more and more about the subjects of his own tests and experiments, questioning the ethics of what we were doing here. I don't know why, but since that day, it's almost like his feelings were transferred to me. An interesting idea in its own right, worthy of study, but in this case, simple empathy? Work has always been my rock, to the arguable detriment of other areas of my life, but it's been worth it, hasn't it? I've reached the pinnacle of my career, yet I feel almost indifferent. As if part of me doesn't really care whether the test succeeds or fails today. How can this be? What's wrong with me? Temporary, I'm sure. Today's the big day. Everything will be better once we finally accomplish what we came here for. Focus up, Tanya. All right, find her office in the Ethereum research level. I suppose it's... Don't think it was... Did we just come to... I'm trying to remember where we came through. Okay, we came in that way. Cargo bay. No. Dr. Lee's office. Secondary check. No, not there. Was it in test control? I don't think so. No. Oops, sorry. My bad. Clicked on the wrong thing. It's fine. It's fine. No need to panic. I guess we need to get back. Right, we can get back up, presumably through the ventilation system. I'm guessing. Don't panic. Everything's fine. No, we cannot get up. Okay. Teleporter available? It's been knocked down. Well, this is where we came in. And we can't go up, which makes sense. I mean, you know, even though we've got the gravity thing. Pardon me, I can't. These kinds of things drive me crazy. Alright, we try the right-hand rule then. We can't get in there because it goes eh. Test control. Supposed to be in her office, right? On the Ethereum research level. Primary test chamber. Ah, there we are. Office wing. Broadmoor, Asa Broadmoor, security checkpoint log, senior security officer. Sienna's drunk as a skunk and just tried to get through the test chamber's checkpoint, sent her home. I do wish I could have gone to her party instead of being stuck here on guard duty, but that's the last time I get Lucy to persuade me to swap shifts. Dr. Lee was late to her own test. Not like her at all. Everyone seems a bit nervous to me. Hopefully everything goes well and the tension can start to ratchet down across the facility. Well, before I go in there... Okay, I'm not going in there, evidently. I had to check. Open the secure door. Again, I have to check these things, you know? It's just the way I am. I need to check things. Nothing there. Office wing. Alright, that one's open. How about this one? No, okay, we just got the one. Is this Dr. Lee's office? I'm guessing yes. Nutrient bar. Who here's hungry? Me too. How about a nutrient bar? A little cactus moonshine never hurt anyone. One last drink before the whole world goes to crap. Tear paper, revoke.
That tear paper revoked. Good riddance.
Maeve, there's a new file accessible on the console. It's marked with my old name. Could you access it, please?
Dr. Lee, we had another message get caught up in the security filter after a while back. Destination was off planet, but seems innocuous enough. What do you want to do with it?
Mom used to call me Nugget. Oh, God. No. No.
Maeve,
It can't be. You can't be.
It's okay, Maeve. It's okay.
Rihan, he was my dad? You're my dad?
I don't remember. I remember Maeve! Claim packet cosine Kappa AZ1 torn. Tear paper handshake teal. IO merge started. Sub-memory accessible.
Roland? Oh, God, what's happening? He said stop memory. A new one? From Granddad?
Intercepted message. My dear Clementine. And my little nugget. Clementine, my mom. Character. I miss you both greatly. I wish I could be home with you, giving you the time and attention you both so deserve. Clem, I hope that you've now come to understand why I had to go on this expedition. A chance like this doesn't come up for a man like me. And the opportunity for all of us, a real future, is too great to pass up. I'll be home before you know it. Maeve, don't grow up too much before I'm able to see you again. All my love. Caleb. Dad. Wrong button. Right button.
Maeve, Roland, I am so sorry. It must be excruciating for you both to find out the truth this way. I am sorry I was not brave enough to do this in person. So sorry. If Roland is not responsive, it's because he is battling between his current memories and those of his past. Memories that I buried deep within him and have now enabled. It is surely an overwhelming process, and he has a choice to make. Reject those memories, or embrace them, and merge the past and present into one. In the end, our choices are the only thing we can truly control. I did not realize that until it was too late. You now have all the knowledge required to make whatever choices you need to, Maeve. Make your choices those you feel deep in your heart. Be braver than me. Better than I was. I trust you, Maeve. Be strong.
Primary test chamber. Eh. The elevator, I assume, doesn't work. It does not. Nor materials research. Oh. Okay, wait, what? The office wing, enter the primary test chamber. It's the cargo bay. Materials research, what did I miss? I've gotten myself lost in a place that I shouldn't be able to get lost. Materials research, test chambers. There it is. Right, no one there. There we are. Not the happy ending, is it?
Maeve, we need Roland back. He's the key to triggering the Ethereum.
Roland, I need you. I can't do this on my own.
You did it! The power is immense. I have been looking.
Come back, Roland. Don't leave me alone, not now. Dad.
I'm here, kiddo. I'm so glad I remember that. I'm so sorry that I left you.
Why couldn't we have had more time? It's not fair.
That's life, sweetheart. We have right now, though. That's enough for me.
I love you. I'm so scared.
I love you too, Nugget. I'm so proud of you.
Flashback!
I'm pretty late. You said after we leave, Maeve. Are you not going to get... Wait. We're getting a huge sideband signal burst.
Maeve, Roland, you're here! Ah, this must be confusing. My name is Stanley. Allow me to explain.
That's it. A game buy. Alex Kane is a fucking genius. Whatever he makes next, I'm buying. Now, obviously, he had assistants, art stuff, music stuff, because, nobody can do everything unless most of the things are primitive. No generative AI was used. game has reset to just before triggering the Kuiper protocol so that you can keep working on your outpost. Completion time 33 hours, 49 minutes, about 10 hours less than my first playthrough. And that is why it's my game of the year for the year so far, and frankly, I can't see anything beating it. A really compelling story, told smartly as the real spine of a game, where it feels like when you start that the spine of the game is the crafting and survival stuff, and that is obviously the skeleton that they hung the muscle off of. But the real heart, soul, and driving force behind the game is the story and the exploration. I just think it's an incredible gem, is what it is. It's just freaking great. That's it. I am. It's still, yeah. Like I said, it's my game of the year. Second right now is Windrose. They've got 5.5 months, 4.5 months to try and find something better. I'm dubious. And it's the best. Well, I was going to say $16 I ever spent on a game, but I bought the supporters pack, so it's the best $20 I ever paid for a game. It's terrific, but I am going to call it here tonight, and then go have a good cry for Maeve and Roland. I want to thank you guys for hanging out tonight, recently. I have no idea how many of you are out there right now because my streams got screwed up with a couple of interruptions earlier, and it's showing 0 viewers. But the fact that Lone Star Wolf just gave me an emote tells me, in fact, that it's not 0. Oh, interesting. It animates. I've not noticed it animates in Streamlabs. It does not animate, unsurprisingly, I guess, in Restream. I can now see what it is for the first time. He's like waving goodbye, but it's like 4 taloned fingers, and it's possibly a mouth or a cat paw. Maybe a cat paw? It's creepy. Well, I'm glad you were lurking, Miss T. It is a paw. Okay. Cat paw? Something darker, more terrifying? That's fine too. Playing WoW? I must know. I must ask the important question. If you're playing WoW, what class? I've played them all. Canine. It does look more feline. Gotta say. Used to be a chamois. I played them all. Most of my time is, and for the first few years was Mage, Frost or Arcane mostly. Then an awful lot of Blood DK. I've also played a good amount of Demon Hunter. DH, an excellent choice. Nice because it had fewer buttons you needed to manage. So I obviously have. That's when I have played in the last couple of expansions. That's been the first character I played through was a Demon Hunter. To get through the content relatively straightforwardly, and maybe get some loot that I can hand off to the others. But I am going to call it an evening for tonight. I will be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. I don't know what I'm going to play. I'll figure it out. But I want to thank you guys, as always, for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. So I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully you will see me soon. I hope you enjoyed Aethus as much as I did, or even fractionally as much. Back tomorrow. Take care, and ciao for now. Bye, guys, and thanks again. Catch you next time.